Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Hey, real quick, I forgot to set this shit up. I gotta kind of set the computer up every morning to make sure that I can get ventilation to the bottom of it. So there we go. I didn't do the things. There we go. Bang bang, and it really sits up here precariously. So it's all a skill. With that being said, how's everybody do this morning? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. I hope everybody started off the morning great. We have a couple of things that we want to talk about today. I really want to talk about things that are not as tragic as is in the news. So this morning we're going to be talking about things a little bit more up, a little bit more lively. So T.I. said a thing. I want to talk about that. Basically what T.I. said is that no female wants a man who's single. And I think that what he said has a little bit of gravity to it, so we're going to discuss that. And I want to discuss who you think is better. Meg Thee Stallion, who makes better music? Meg Thee Stallion or Doja Cat? I love Doja Cat. So shout out to Meg Thee Stallion also. Hold on, we got a problem over here in NASA. Hey NASA, we got a problem. We need to fix this thing going on. Can we get it fixed? Give me 1 second. One second. Boom, boom, boom. There, okay. Bam. Hey. Hey. Hope everything is good. Anyway, so real quick. Also, first thing we want to lead off the show is saying R.I.P. Rest in peace to David Dinkins. He was, I believe, the first African-American, first black mayor of New York City. He passed away the other day. David Dinkins did a lot of good that Rudy Giuliani then went and took credit for. So shout out to Rudy Giuliani. But the main thing that I want to explain about David Dinkins, besides some of the great things that he did, like bring a lot of housing to New York City, and he created a lot of change in New York City in general, is that David Dinkins, his administration going over to Giuliani administration is how I learned a lot about politics. That was about the point in my life where I was getting more familiar with politics, and I was learning how politics worked. So that's how come I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that a lot of you that think that, you know, this president did that or that president did this, it was probably the previous president, because it takes so long for everything to go through to get passed. Like, even after something gets passed, it still takes about a year or two in order for it to actually get into the works. And that's how come Giuliani was able to steal a lot of the projects that David Dinkins created, because David Dinkins only had one term. So, you know, you get the first term where you create progress, and then the second term is where you reap the benefits of what you was creating in your first term. David Dinkins didn't get that opportunity. So I think that especially if you're a New Yorker, you have a certain affinity, if you have any understanding about what was going on, goes on in New York. You have a certain affinity for David Dinkins. He did a lot of good. With all that being said, we want to move to. We also going to be discussing Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Pardon me, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. I want to know. I just like Doja Cat. We're going to be discussing Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. We will also be doing promos this morning. We're doing promos all morning. All morning we're doing promos. So anybody that want to do promo, all you got to do is let me know. And I want to show y'all something real quick so you can understand that I don't even need hashtags. I want to show you something real quick for everybody that I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I was trying to explain to them. Shout out to Top Blue Kennels. Top Blue Kennels right here. Shout out to Top Blue Kennels. He look pretty, don't he? The Top Blue Kennels. I want to explain something to everybody real quick. Previously, I was having a conversation where I was trying to put somebody onto game, and while I was trying to put them on the game to how to actually use Instagram, they decided that they wanted to try to tell me like I didn't know what I was doing. So shout out to them. They didn't learn anything that day. They could have learned something, but they chose not to. So I want to show y'all something real quick. Give me 1 second. Hashtags are very useful. Do not get this confused. I'm just saying a lot of times you do not actually even need hashtags if your account is a certain way. So I want to show y'all something. This particular post got this much, right? It says 2% weren't following, right? But now look at this. You see where it says home and hashtags? I only got 31 views off of hashtags. I got over 2,000 off of people straight scrolling because they are subbed to this channel. I got 2,400 eyes, impressions on this particular content because they sub to this particular channel. So I don't need hashtags. When you promote with the BBN network, I don't need hashtags. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just want to make that clear for anybody that thinks, oh man, all I got to do is use the same hashtags you use. No, look, I'll go to another post. I don't need hashtags. Here goes another post. As you can see, this one says 1900. Another post. I just want to show this, and I want to show this early in the video. I don't need hashtags. I can literally post with no caption and no hashtags and still reach people. Do you understand? I could post with no captions, no hashtag, no nothing. Only with your image, just your image, and I will still reach people. Hold on, let me show you again. This is just to show you like the reach that the BBN network has real quick. Look, right here. 61 impressions, right? 680 impressions, 81 impressions, right? Look how many are organically just from my page. It says home. 657 straight from my page organically without hashtags. I don't need hashtags. If you want to promote with the BBN, we're doing promotion today. Do I have to show you another one? I don't need hashtags. This one is 1200. I don't need hashtags. I don't need hashtags. This one got good This one hashtags killed me on this. This one the hashtags absolutely killed my organic drops. But I just want to show people that right now. So all of you individuals that think that I need to have captions under my posts, I don't. I don't need to have captions under my posts. I don't need hashtags. with that being said, let's get to all the drops from the previous live, please, and then let's get to the show. That was a slight flex. You feel me? That was a very, very slight flex for anybody that thinks that, you know, I don't need hashtags. I don't need anything under the comment. I should just go get a fucking jump off that don't have no hashtags. Look, that has hashtags, but I don't need hashtags. I don't know no way to explain it. I don't need hashtags. It's it'll just keep showing you the same thing, that I don't need hashtags. Anyway, let's call out the drops from the previous live, please, if you don't mind. That's what we're gonna do right now. Let me get to them drops. Shout out to Booksmart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. These are everybody that pulled up to the saloon last night, except for the people that didn't have $5 because you outside. Shout out to Booksmart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says, with the $2 drop. Shout out to the Inferno Chef Crisis Black with the $10 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black again with the $30 drop. And shout out to Deontay Watts. He's back, Lord. He finally back with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you, brothers. Also going to be dropping some promo for you, brothers, this morning. You know, just because. But I don't need hashtags. So shout out to everybody that wastes their time flagging me or whatever the fuck you doing. It don't matter. It literally don't matter. If you do promo over here, you will be seen. That's a fact. God dang it. The thumbnail was on the Tonight Show. Okay, let me fix that. Thank you very much. I forgot to fix it. Thank you. Appreciate you. I was in a rush. Let's do roll call real quick and let's get to the show. Hey, what up, Din Din? How you doing today? He says, what's good, Jack? How you doing, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. He says, good morning, BBN community. Frost everywhere. Black power. What up, SC? He says, peace, King. Hope all is well. All is well. I hope. What up, New York Nikki? She says, good morning, everyone. Morning, Frost. Morning, baby girl. How you doing today? Okay. What up, James S? He says, salute, Frost, BBN fam. Woo, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, salute, Frost, BBN fam. Black Cuddy again. Jack Frost, good morning. Appreciate you, my brother. Twice. Who else we got up in here? What up, Garrett Crawford? He says, salute, brother. He says, James S, what you blowing on this morning? He's like, James S says, puffin' banana kush, homie. Who else we got up in here? What up, Daddy Fat Stacks? He says, salute, y'all. Let's go. Who else we got up in here? Garrett Crawford says, Vegas stays with the exotic smoke. I guess that's who asked him. I got to stop reading your names twice. What up, Liberty Hazelton says, James S, salute. Who else we got up in here? DZ. Shout out to DZ. He says, good morning, BB and Frost. Salute to the chat. Who else we got up in here? What up, Prince to Amir? He says, good morning everywhere. Prince to Amir got his 1 year back. Let's go. Let's go. Who else we got up in here? What up, Resto? How you doing this morning? And D, how you doing this morning? We're doing promo. We're doing promo today. We're doing $10 promo today. $10 promo you get on all 3 IGs. You go on all 3 IGs, $10 promos this morning. What up, Deshaun Ragsdale? And as I just showed you, I don't need hashtags. So to anybody that is thinking that by flagging me, you hurting me, you really aren't. I don't need hashtags. But, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. I can't stop you. I posted this morning. I just want to show y'all this. This is the next flex. This is just the flex. I posted this morning. It has no caption. This morning, look. This morning I posted this 2 hours ago. It has no caption. No captions. Zero caption. Jack Frost. Look, Jack Frost. Zero captions. I posted it 2 hours ago. Zero caption. Look, no caption. So since it has no caption, it has no hashtags. Right? Boom. It's already got to 131 people. Organically. No hashtags. And on top of that, it's still on the explore page because, you know, Jack fucking Frost. It's still on the explore page also. Jack Frost. Posted this morning. Shout out to Crisis Black. Do you want promotion? Hit me up. $10 to the Cash App. Let's go. What up, King Alpha? Subtle flex, God. Subtle flex. You feel me? I'm just telling you what it is. Just absolutely telling you what it is. No. I don't feel like doing promotion for that, people. And here goes casting the joke for the lead role in the period modern revenge comedy that deals with the transition of labor plantations to the prison system. Oh yeah, I also do acting. So you guys that's busy, I also do acting. So you guys that's busy spending all of your time hating on me, man, you need to be working on your own skill set. But you know, y'all guys don't know what to do. So that's all, you only could hate. So anyway, what up, King Alpha? What up, Dirty Digital Media? How you doing? Oh yeah, I gotta go pay that today. I be forgetting. With all that being said, I want to talk about this whole T.I. thing. Did anybody see what T.I. said on Expeditiously? Anybody seen the Expeditiously where T.I. spoke about women? Anybody seen this? Give me 1 second. I'm doing something. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw this saloon shit up. Has anybody seen this the T.I. Expeditiously where he spoke, just so we could be clear, where he spoke on women? Did anybody see it? If you saw it, raise your hand. Also, tell me what you think about it if you saw it. If you didn't see it, thumbs down. If you saw it, raise your hand. If you didn't see it, thumbs down. Real quick, I want to know. Before I get into this conversation, I like to know where we at. Before I get into the conversation, I just like to know where we at. That's it. I just like to know where we at. So I know how much of it I could gloss over and how much of it y'all just going to be able to fill people in inside of the chat. So that's what that's about. What up, Hector Cruz? Oh yeah, look at the background. Look at the background. Look at the background. Bam, it's morning. I knew there was something wrong. I was looking at that the whole time, like something's going on. Anyway, so T.I. was having a conversation on Expeditiously, right? We're gonna talk about some of your business this morning, T.I., and not really in a negative way or a positive way. I guess it's the way that you perceive it. But we're gonna talk about some of your rumors that's surrounding T.I. this morning, also, and the relationship that he has with his wife. Now, first of all, the first thing that I want to say is T.I. is a whole G out here, because whenever you have a woman that other people try to disrespect the way that she looks, and you love her like T.I. loves his woman, I'm sorry, you can't tell me that T.I. isn't a good man. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that T.I. is not a good man. Whatever the hell else we think about T.I., T.I. is a good man. The number one thing you're supposed to do is love your woman. Period. If somebody says something about the way T.I. woman looks, he attacks them immediately and sticks up for his woman. Not attacks them immediately, but he immediately sticks up for his woman. I hate these rap bastards. I don't hate them, but why? They was mixing the damn siren. You heard that? He was on the siren mixing the shit. He was hitting the button, mixing the siren. Why? Anyway, if you say something about the way T.I. wife look, If you say something about the way T.I. wife look, nah, he coming for you and he gonna defend his wife. He's not just gonna be like hating on you. He's gonna defend his wife because he loves his wife. And you just gotta clap it up for a man that is gonna defend his wife. Not, somebody say that your wife is unattractive, and the first thing you do is you talk about you're gonna go put a lawsuit out against them. What the fuck are you talking about? You're gonna put a lawsuit out against a dude because he said your wife isn't attractive? What the fuck? Anyway, just so we could be clear. Anyway, T.I. was on his show Expeditiously. And on T.I.'s show, one of the things that T.I. said was this. He said, women do not want a single man. That basically, if you're a single man, women don't want you. And first thing I'm going to say is I 100% agree with T.I. Let's just be clear on that. I'm not saying I agree with the way in which he said it, but I 100% agree. I don't know how he spells it. I'm going to have to figure out how he spells it. I 100% agree with T.I. I just want to be clear on that. I don't think that women want single men. And I 100% think that a woman, when they're looking for a man, they're literally looking for somebody who's already in a relationship. 100%. Tiny was never bad. Oh, from the neck down? Okay, so not for nothing, but Tiny was the best looking Escape girl. That's a fact. Out of all the chicks in Escape, Tiny was the best looking one. That's a fact. I'm not even going to argue that. So by comparison, she was a whole 3. I'm fucking around. I'm joking and shit. I just jokes. It's so effed up that in our culture that we decide that the way people look is going to decide how financially successful they should be in whatever field that they are in. And with that being said, I should be going to the top pretty soon. Look at this. I think T.I.'s right. Could I get some, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that T.I. is right? Do you think that T.I. is right? Do you think T.I. is correct when he says that women are not interested in a man that's single? I'm telling you from personal experience. A woman is not interested in a man that's single. For multiple different reasons. I'm going to tell you what I believe the issue with me is, personally. And I think that women are interested, just so we can be clear. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that women are not interested in single men? Okay, first of all, anytime I'm in a relationship, I lie to you not. I absolutely lie to you not. Anytime I'm in a relationship and I go somewhere with a female, way more women are attracted to me. Period. I could be wearing the same thing, doing the same thing, acting the same way. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. I'm going to tell you something else. I have a friend that he said, yo, look, if you're a man and you want to pick up a woman, all you have to do is put on a wedding ring. And then he went out and showed me that it was factual. We went to a club. Every single man that had a wedding ring on, women were all over them. The men that didn't have a wedding ring on had to work harder. I'm gonna say this again. He said, yo, look, we was in the car. He said, yo, you see this right here, my wedding ring? I said, yeah. He said, yo, look. He said, yo, look. I'm telling you all I could do is tell you about my experiences. Every single female in here that's saying that they want a single man, believe me, a single man has tried to get you and you didn't want him. I'm going to tell you right now, every single female in here that's saying that they want a man that don't got nobody, believe me when I tell you, a single man tried to get you and you did not want him. I'm literally stating the fact. A single man tried to get with you and you curved that nigga. Before we go any further, I'm going to tell you about a story real quick. So I used to date this girl back when I was a teenager. Okay, so I got to go a little bit further back. I was super single, right? So one day, me and my homeboy go play basketball at Roberto Clemente State Park. But the day that we go to play basketball there, they had an event there, so we couldn't play basketball. It was closed to the public. So when we get back on the train to come back home, I'm like, yo, do you just want to stay on the train and pick up girls? So he think he a ladies man, so he like, yeah, let's do that. Because, you know, a guy can't say, nah, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a stack. So we on the train for about 4 or 5 hours, real talk, just riding the train up and down. I'm getting mad numbers. I don't know how many numbers he got. I don't remember. But I'm getting mad numbers up and down the train. This is a fact. Like, I love my mother. I'm getting mad numbers. Right? When we get back to my neighborhood, we see this one last chick. She's walking. She looks very curvaceous. She's slim thick. That's the only way I could put it. She's slim thick. So I walk up on her, I call her, she stopped. I walk up on her, I start talking to her. She dark skinned. I'm in love. Not in love literally, but I'm like, yes, I love dark skin. Right? She brown skin, a little bit darker than me. I get a number. She says she's not looking for no kind of relationship or nothing like that, but we could be friends. Okay, so if I meet you and you tell me like that, that's the way our relationship is going to be to the very end. There is no, I'm going to fuck with you now, any way other than the way that I meet you. So that's just the way that I am, because I'm just extremely literal. So when she told me, right, just so we could be clear, I don't want nothing serious, you know what I'm saying? I just, we could fuck around though. And I was just like, all right, so that's what it is. So anyway, so I'm messing with this female for about a year and a half. And when I say messing with her, I mean every single day. She's coming to the crib like 3-4 days out the week. Like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we having a good time. So, there comes a point where I didn't know, but she thought I was her man. But because she told me it was never serious, I went and was messing with some other broad at this time that she was like, I was probably about 18 years old. And so I was messing with some chick. She was like 26, 27 or something like that. Kids, everything. Own house, kids, own apartment, everything else. So the point at which I'm trying to make is this, right? A lot of single men is going to take what you say at face value. Period. So even today, if I meet a female and she's like, yo, I'm going to take it as you a hoe. I'm going to take it like you just out here fucking. Like, I'm just telling you the way I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. But if I meet you and you say you're not looking for nothing serious, I'm going to believe you. I don't have no reason not to. So anyway, we had a party because I was fortunate. Okay, so 2 things. One, I was fortunate because my homeboy that lived down the hall, his mom's was like, I don't know where she worked. I think she like never was home or some shit like that. So he had the whole apartment and we always had the apartment. That's 1. 2, there was a penthouse on the top of the building in 1020 Grand Concourse Executive Towers. There was a penthouse up there and dude had moved out of the penthouse. So we found out about it. So we used to go hang out in the penthouse all the time. So we would go up to the penthouse, bring broads up to the penthouse. We go up there to the penthouse, bring women up to the penthouse. Drink, smoke up in the penthouse, throw parties in the penthouse. Yo, real talk. Like, we was lit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we was lit. Like, I don't. And yo, the penthouse, the penthouse didn't really have walls. Everything was glass. So this shit was lit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for real. So we always have somewhere to smoke. We always have somewhere to bring the women. Always. Like, this is a fact. Anyway. So one day, her friends pull up at my homeboy's crib down the hall from us. And come to find out, they all standing in a fucking circle. Just in a circle, just standing there, just looking at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm literally in a circle. There's about 7, 8 females just standing in a circle looking at me. Like I was a fucking... I don't know why they was doing that. But they were just standing in a circle looking at me. Just looking at me like, wow, this is him. Like that. For real. This is my word. I am not lying in no way, shape, or form. Them chicks was standing around me in a circle. I felt like I was an exhibit. I am not lying. They was just standing around me. I thought I was an exhibit. I don't know why they was doing that. I don't got the slightest idea. But then I hear one of them say, are you... No, I don't want to say a name, but are you... No, so this is... Pardon me. One of them was like, so this is... Said the girl's name, man. And then I was like, oh shit, what you doing? I'm a man? I said right out loud. Like, cause I'm like, when did that happen? I thought we was just banging. Like, I didn't say, I said the man part out loud, but I didn't say the second part out loud. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, a lot of single men, as far as I'm concerned, like I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm speaking for myself. If I come up to you and I meet you and I'm trying to get to know you and you tell me that you're not looking for nothing, I'm gonna just assume you're not looking for nothing. And at no point am I ever gonna think that we're in a relationship. I'm never gonna think that. I'm just never gonna think that because I'm not gonna assume. And then we had a whole conversation about it later, and I was like, I had no idea. She was so hurt. I'm like, I had no idea. Like, I really had no idea. I had zero idea. I felt so guilty. I cut the other chick off. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I cut the other girl off. She didn't know why. I didn't want to deal with her no more. She was a good woman. I just cut her off. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I had no idea. You told me that it was nothing serious, and I believed you. So when I hear T.I. says, when I hear T.I. say what he said, I kind of believe him. I didn't say all single women. I did not say all single women. So let me just see, because Queen Cat, it looks like she got the whole red dot on her head right now. And I'm not talking about Indian stuff. Just so we could be clear on this, I'm going to read her comment. And then I need everybody to scroll back if y'all want, because you know I hate when people put words in my mouth, and that's the easiest way to get kicked. Or the second easiest way to get kicked. Anyway, so Queen Cat says, to say all single women are single because they want something wrong or something converted or already off the market is wrong. Yes, that exists, but it's not. Okay, I didn't say all. Did anybody could I get a show of hands? Did anybody hear me say every single woman on the planet is single for those reasons? Did anybody hear me say that? Did anybody hear me say that other than Queen Cat? Because she don't want to be here. So I just want to know, did anybody hear me say that? Did anybody hear me say what Queen Cat just said? Or is she talking to somebody else? Did anybody hear me say that? Besides Queen Cat, or she, because we're not doing this we're not doing this. Did anyone hear me say that? Just one person. I didn't say that at all, did I? I'm going to ask you not to put words in my mouth. I'm going to ask you. I'm asking very politely. Please do not put words in my mouth. Oh, you're responding to the title. Okay. T.I. says women do not want single men. What you said isn't even responding to the title. I didn't say anything about single women. I didn't say anything about single women. I didn't say anything about single women in the title. So now you're just lying. Stop. Just why you're already behind. Just stop. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Also, let's open this saloon up. We opening this saloon this morning. I want to know if we opening this saloon this morning. I'm curious. I 100% agree with T.I., by the way. Just so we can be clear. For the part I heard him say, I didn't hear the whole entire thing. I don't know. He might have said some weirdo shit when I wasn't listening. But I agree with what T.I. said. The part that I heard, I agree with. Now, I'm going to break it down to a whole nother thing that T.I. spoke on just so we can be even more clear. There are pheromones that we emit because of our there are pheromones that we emit. Okay, so I used to date this other chick, right? Obviously, I'm just talking about my experiences as far as so you can get an understanding of where I'm going from. I used to date this chick, right? So I let off weird pheromones. Like, I went off, like, you have to be around me to understand it. And I think that's why sometimes people get confused. So I let off weird pheromones. So I used to date this female. What up, DeWall? I used to date this female. Shout out to Marie. I'm going to call her name. Shout out to Marie. So I used to date this female. And one of the things that she used to say all the time was, I'm doing the thing. Like, she used to be like, you letting out them pheromones. Because we would go out. Now, hold on, this is crazy. Because we would go out, and I'm kind of big on the PDAs, but not really. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm the public displays of affection, but not really. But I'm kind of big on it, but I'm good at it. That's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm really good at public displays of affection, and I'm really good at it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm really good at making shit look romantic and sometimes just, you know, awkward and shit like that. I could pick and choose. I'm just really good at it. So one of the things she used to always say, so we would go out, and there was an issue that we used to have all the time where I'll be literally with her and get hit on by men and women and by gay women. Listen to me again. I would literally be with her. I would get hit on by men, I would get hit on by women, and I would be getting hit on by gay women. And she thought all of them things was hilarious except for when the straight women hit on me. She wanted to fight, and she was a fighter for real. She wanted to fight then. But I would get hit on. This is why when anybody say, like, I think I'm ugly or some shit, like, no, I'm not ugly, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. I know I'm not unattractive. Yeah, I do be missing signals. That's a fact. But that's just because I miss signals all the time. That's a fact. But me and her would be together, and we would go places, and I would get hit on women. I would get hit on by women, hit on straight up right in front of her. Hit on by women, hit on by men, dead up right in front of her, and hit on by gay women. Not just gay like femme, gay AGs, dead in front of her. That shit is crazy. I don't know, man. They men. What the fuck? I don't care how they look. What the hell? So, the point at which I'm trying to make is us men just look more attractive when we're with our lady. Period. Period. We just look more attractive. And it's also because the pheromones that we give off. So when T.I. said the pheromones thing, I think he's dead on with that. Like, dead on. Like, that's a whole fact. He's dead on. And, so one time, I was, y'all already know Kendra. So I was whatever. And so I was at Kendra's place. And so I had to, I took a shower, whatever the case was. And so I used her soap. So I go inside of the place to go get coffee in the morning, and there was some women in there, and they was like, "He smells just like her." I was like, "What the fuck? You know Kendra? What the fuck?" Yeah, yo, I'm telling like, what up, Salty Sex Creation? We doing promo this morning, and who pulling up to the saloon? Nobody pulling up to the saloon this morning? Dude, I'm just telling the story. I'm just telling the story. I used to be with this chick. Her name was Maria. She was dope. I'm not going to say too much more, but she was dope, right? And we would go out, and she would think it was funny. Because I'd be sitting there minding my business, and she'd be like, "Hey, look, that person's over there flirting with you." Yeah. I said this woman's name. I didn't say the other female's name, but I got a reason for that, because we was both teenagers and underage when I was dating her. The other female, so I don't want to say the other female's name. No, that means that them dudes got a problem. What do you mean I'm looking? They have affections that I don't share. I don't know what to tell you. They don't got a problem. Let me change that. I'm not trying to bash nobody. They just got affections that I don't share. I'm not on that type of time. Shout out to that shit though. If they want to do a drop though, I mean, I don't got no problems. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you niggas. Yeah, I don't use Axe body spray. I used to, but I don't use that shit no more. I used to because I used to work moving in storage, so I used to always, I needed something that I could just spray on because you get sweaty and shit. But yeah, I don't use Axe. DSTN says, "Fam, you not lying. I used my wife's soap and went to the studio. 2-hour convo with a woman I never met. Man, I'm just there to smoke." Yo, I'm telling you, I was in this place getting coffee, and then the women was like, "He smells just like her." I was like, huh? I didn't know if that was good or bad, to be honest with you. I had no idea. Who doing promo this morning? Nobody doing promo this morning? I just showed y'all. I don't even need hashtags. I don't even need hashtags. I just showed y'all. Yeah, this shit was bananas. I don't know, man. Shout out to T.I. for bringing that up, though, because we do have a problem where if you a single man, I think sometimes single men. Okay, so this is a fucked up thing that I'm gonna say. But the only chance of a single man meeting a woman and having a relationship with her 9 times out of 10, she has to be desperate. Like, she got to be lonely. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's just from what I see. Like, if it's just if she just got out of a relationship, even if she's looking to get into a relationship, she's just not going to date a single man. And I don't care what no woman in here says. I don't care what none of y'all say. None. Zero. I don't care what any of you say. Because there are, I know for a fact, the majority of women, I know for a fact that there are a ton of single women out there. And when guys that are single come up to y'all and try to talk to y'all, no matter how smooth they are, no matter what's going on with them, 9 times out of 10, y'all going to turn him down if he's single also. If he don't look like he got somebody, y'all going to turn him down. And I don't care what y'all say. You can say what you want. I posted this morning. No captions, no hashtags. I posted this morning. No caption, no hashtag. Look, no caption, no hashtag. Already reached 423 people. No hashtag, no captions. Just from the phone, just from the home, it reached 419. Who's doing promo this morning? No captions, no hashtag. I do not need captions. I do not need hashtags. And I'm still gonna be able to get visibility on whatever it is that I'm promoting for you. Also, I think it's just the type of female that I like in particular. Like, I don't want some chick that's out partying all the time. I don't really care for chicks that's always at the club. I don't care for females that I don't care for that. I like reserved women. I like we go out here and there. I don't like we got to go party every weekend. That's just not for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's just not for me. Like, if I meet a female and she's like, she want to party every weekend, she want to get drunk every night, that's not for me. I'm not going to hold you. Shout out to DSTN with the $6 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. DSTN pulls up into the saloon. He's like, hey. He comes in. He's looking around. He's like, anybody see my wife? We're like, no, she's not here. DSTN goes in. He gets himself a cup of coffee with a little bit of brandy in it. What happened to your homie Young? With a little bit of brandy in it. He also gets a muffin. I'm assuming it's gonna be one of those muffins with the I think he wants one of them herbal muffins. Wink, wink. I think he wants one of those herbal muffins. Wink, wink. Yeah, I don't want that. Because I don't want a partying woman. I want a woman that's all. I want a family life. I want a family. I don't really care for all the partying and shit. Like, you can have a kid or two. Let's go. Let's go do fun stuff. Let's go to the movies and shit. Take the kids out and go to the park and do shit like that. That's what I want to do. Let's go to, I don't know, like theme parks, or let's go do family stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. I don't really care for the go out and partying all the time and getting drunk every night, waking up with a hangover every day. Like, that don't even make sense to me. That's a waste of money. I'd rather us use our money to make more money. That's just me though. Like I don't even know how to pull up in chicks' DMs nowadays, so I don't even try. I'm keeping it on stack. My brother sent me a message this morning. I didn't see it. Anyway, I got a question now. Let's move to the next line of topic. I got a question. I got a whole question. Who's better, Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B? Who you got, Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B? I'm curious. And those are the two people. I wanted this apartment. They already rented it. I hate these rental people. That's a fact, man. It's so hard to get in contact with them. I got this one apartment I'm trying to rent so bad. Apparently, what up, Queen Shy? Apparently, I don't have no credit history. That's better than bad credit though. Just in general, Stacks Mugger, whichever which way you wanna use it. I'm just curious. If you had to pick one, who would you choose? Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B? And just so we could be clear, I think Cardi B is dope and all. I mean, I think Meg Thee Stallion is dope and all, but Cardi B ride with her nigga. So I would probably, and Cardi B wants to have a, Cardi B is more a flavor for me. I want a woman that want to be married and have kids. So so Cardi B is just more my flavor. Just so you know, I want a woman that want to be married and have kids. I don't want a woman that want to, like, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, but I don't really care for, you know, and I'm talking about their personal life right now. I don't really care for just to be with a woman that's just gonna, you know, we're gonna be banging for. I don't care how bad you are. I don't want to just be with you to bang you for a couple of months. Like, I'd rather just not deal with you. I'd rather go find a woman that looks half as good as you that I could marry and live with, and we could have a whole future together. So that's why I would fuck with Cardi over Meg, just so we could be clear. What up, Real Patrick? Haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, my brother? That's why I will fuck with Cardi over Meg. What is your reason? I want to know what y'all guys' reasons are. Meg's gonna get burnt out. She gonna get burnt out. They gonna wear Meg out. Give him a little while. She gonna be wore out. Watch. And that's just my opinion. I could be wrong though. But right now she's fire. She's hot as shit. She's fine. She looks really good. But you know, how what do you think is gonna happen when you just, her lifestyle is too fast? That's what I'm saying. Stacks' bars, I'm gonna give it to Cardi B. Meg don't but rap about whatever pole she was. Meg is, I don't know. That's just not for me. I don't think Meg Thee Stallion makes music for men to listen to. I think Meg Thee Stallion specifically makes music for only women. While Cardi B, she does make a lot of music for women, Cardi B also makes music that men could listen to. Yeah, I don't trust Meg Thee Stallion. I wouldn't. I'd be scared to be in a relationship with Meg Thee Stallion. I'd be scared to be in a relationship with any female that I know is just out there banging. Like, people think you could just put a condom on. Some shit you could catch, and it don't got shit to do with actual sex. You can catch shit from people just by being in close communication, close contact with them. You feel me? It don't even have to do nothing to do with sex. We're not talking about how Meg is not a woman. Bang. Could we get some some hourglasses, some clocks for one of our favorite admins? All of the admins are our favorite. For one of our favorite admins, could we get some clocks and we can get some hourglasses for James S, please? He's over there at the kiddie table. No, Meg does not make songs for men at all. Cardi B says shit that we could vibe with every now and then. Well, I could just say Bodak Yellow by itself is better than every single song that Meg Thee Stallion ever came out with. What? What? Bodak Yellow is better than every single song Meg Thee Stallion has ever come out with. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me a Meg Thee Stallion song better than Bodak Yellow. I'll wait. D-Wall, tell me one Meg Thee Stallion song better than Bodak Yellow. One. Just one. Just give me one Meg Thee Stallion song. No, it doesn't exist yet. Might never exist. Okay. I'm telling you right now, Meg Thee Stallion does not have one song better than Bodak Yellow. Copy? No, I'm not listening to that body yaddy yaddy. Oh man, I'm so upset that they playing that shit on Instagram every 5 minutes. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, Dayon Davis, appreciate you. I don't know if that was sarcasm or not. You couldn't name me a song other than the song that Cardi B is on with her. So come on, why would you ask a question like that? Don't ask a question if don't do that. Why are you doing that? You asking questions you don't even got answers for, D-Wall. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ask me no questions and you don't have no answers for them. Unless you're asking me a question so you can get it understanding. That's that I didn't take. That's why you asked that question. What up, Brimside? I don't have a favorite Meg song. I don't have a Meg song I like. Liberty Hazelton said it may have if she didn't accuse her ghostwriter of shooting her. All I know is them chicks be dancing and doing that. And I was like, I turned out, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. Oh, you was asking for insight? Copy. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. Like, she's literally just making songs at this point so she could get plays on social media in order to run her numbers up. You can't tell me that means she's a good artist. I'm sorry. You can't tell me that means she's a good artist. Bodak Yellow is leaps and bounds better than anything that Meg Thee Stallion has ever done, in my opinion. Cardi B is a whole solid bitch out here. Part of my language. Cardi B is solid as shit. You want your woman to be like as solid as Cardi B is. Shout out to the ex. It's a fact. You want your woman to be as solid as Cardi B is. And I'm not just talking about because this dude keeps getting accused of cheating on her and she don't go nowhere. Okay, so when you give me some female rappers that make more songs about things other than sex than about sex, then that makes sense, D-Wall. But when the female rappers, the only way that they can get play on the radio, the only way they could get play on social media, the only way that they could get pushed by their label is by making songs about their vagina. Let's just keep it a stack. I'm not even blaming them at this point, because there are a ton of females out there that's dead nice. Ski, I think her name is Jenna Ski. I don't know how to say her name. She dead nice. She don't get who's the other chick? Probably Rhapsody. She probably the best female rapper out right now. Rhapsody. She don't get no push. No push. Why? Because Rhapsody ain't talking about her vagina all day. Rhapsody ain't running around with lingerie on all day. Feel me? Rhapsody ain't doing the booty thing all day. I don't like Savage. I don't like it. I think the hook is catchy. Just because a hook is catchy, that don't make a song good. Remember, Ice, Ice, baby. Doom, doom, da da doom, da da doom, doom. That hook was dope. That song was trash. I don't know about Cash Page. I'm gonna assume she's nice though. That song was trash. That hook was fire. And that beat with that hook, Ice, Ice, baby. Doom, doom, da da doom, da da doom, 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 da da doom. That shit was hard. But that fucking song was trash. The point at which I'm trying to make is these women are not being pushed unless they're pushing a certain agenda that doesn't have to do with shit that we necessarily is gonna think is what we want our wives and daughters to grow into. Nah, I'm not doing this, James S. I'm not doing this. There are a lot of good rappers out there. It's just that female rappers have to rap about their vagina or they don't get no play. And that's effed up. Susan Boss-Bedell said Megan's whole album was for TikTok, in my opinion. Thank you. Shout out to Susan Boss-Bedell pulling up into the crib. They just... A woman... This is messed up. But it seems like the females aren't getting their time of day unless they selling sex. Tell me what I'm wrong. Yeah, Mulatto. I like Mulatto. And Mulatto's a cutie. Mulatto's a whole cutie out here. I haven't heard too much of her music enough for me to speak on it, but Mulatto's a whole cutie out here. That's a fact. Doja Cat! I like Doja Cat. If y'all did not know, I think Doja Cat is probably the most talented female out there as far as rapping and singing go. Doja Cat might be the most talented one out there. I'm just letting you know. Doja Cat is talented as hell. I love Doja Cat. I just love Doja Cat. I mean, she's okay looking. She's not bad looking at all, but like I wouldn't say she's one of the best looking females, but I love Doja Cat. I choose Doja Cat over every female artist right now. Like if they was like Jack Frost, which one of these women do you want to marry? You can marry either which one of them. I'm gonna be like, I want Doja Cat. Can we not cancel her, please? I love Doja Cat. No, Doja Cat's attractive. I'm not saying she isn't attractive. I'm just saying, of course, Missy is better than Doja Cat. I'm talking about the rappers that's active right now. I want to put Queen Shy on a timeout so fucking bad. This shit is retarded. Obviously, I'm not talking about the rappers from before. I'm talking about the rappers from now. What in the hell? I can't talk about the rappers from now every single time I have to. I'm talking about the rappers from now. Obviously, I don't think Doja Cat is better than fucking Lauryn Hill and Lauryn Hill's prime. Obviously, Doja Cat is not better than Missy Elliott and Missy Elliott's prime. Could we please not be simple? I'm not putting you on a timeout. There's no reason to see yourself out. This whole conversation revolves around the fact that women have to sell sex now in order to be able to make music. That's what this is about. That women live in an unfair world in the music industry. But she's not even allowed, where women aren't even allowed to just be good at making music. Where they now have to, whether they're good at making music or not is secondary to if they are willing to go sell sex in order to go reach their dreams. The females of the 90s are leaps and bounds better than the females out now rapping. I'm sorry. If you go get Missy Elliott from the 90s, if you go get Little Kim from the 90s, Lauryn Hill from the 90s, if you go get Foxy Brown from the 90s, these women were leaps and bounds better than the females that we have now. Eve. Leaps and bounds. It's not close. I'm trying to have a conversation about the obstacles that the females now have to go against in order to even be recognized. So what did I do? I took a female that we know only makes booty music, Meg Thee Stallion, and I put her, and also besides the fact that Meg Thee Stallion only makes booty music, she also exhibits a lifestyle that isn't something that is meant for longevity. Just so we can be clear. And I put her purposely up against Cardi B, who does make booty music, but also have made actual real hip-hop songs and lives a life that isn't super fast, and lives a life of a wife, a doting wife with a child, and she's a doting mother. Because I wanted to have the conversation about that. What up, Smashville? There's no reason to apologize for anything, Queen Shah, and I would appreciate it if you would stop trying to apologize. There's no need to apologize. The problem is a pre-existing one. The problem is, it's hard for me to have conversations if our core group of people, who you are part of our core group of people, do not get this confused. We appreciate you, Queen Shah, and we love that you're here. But you have to try to help keep the conversation close to what we're talking about. Because you are one of our core people on the BBN network. And as we do appreciate everyone, even the people who are on the fringes, we absolutely appreciate you. And it's important for our core members to not try to throw out what the trolls throw out. Have anybody ever heard about Lady London? Is that her name? Hold on. I'm going to show you this chick on IG. She's nice. I used to post her raps. Have y'all ever met her? You should subscribe to her. She got bars on bars on bars. She's dead nice. Subscribe to her. Thinking about another female rapper that I see. That's good. There's this chick from Europe. She might be some of you cup of tea. She's from Europe. Hold on, what's her name? Queen. Freaking forgot her name. Oh, I remember it. She's dead nice. She's from Europe. She's good. She was literally mentioned by the Queen of England. Literally mentioned her. The Queen of England. I have no idea what her followers are in Haya. Is that her real page? Hold on. Let me just be sure. This might not be her real page. No, that's her real page. That's the one I'm following, right? That's the one I'm following. That's her real page. So I follow real hip-hop and real females that do hip-hop. And I support them because I posted, they reposted their stuff before. Hey. And yes, I love to watch women dance. I might need an African woman to keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna follow her right now, by the way. So I support women all the time. When I see our young women, if you notice, I just want to reference something real quick. If you notice, even when I repost the models, I try my best to not repost. Sometimes I do, but it depends on other content that's on the page. I try my best. I try my best to not repost females that are like, if your page is just look like a sex page, I'm not gonna repost you. If you don't think I follow, I'm just gonna show you real quick. Look at some of the people I follow. You never see me repost them. I don't know how this goes. Oh, SH. I'm gonna show you something, and I never repost her. Never, never, never. I follow her. You never see me repost her. I never repost her. I follow her. You don't never see me repost her. Maybe I reposted her like 6-7 months ago. You don't never see me repost her because her page is a sex page. It's just sex on that page. So that doesn't line up with anything that I will want to encourage other people to go to, whether I enjoy it or not. She has some good pictures every now and then. I'm going to show you one just specifically so you can see what I'm saying. This last post she put up. These are nice pictures. What the fuck? These are nice pictures. Look. These are real pictures. These are nice pictures. But I don't repost her. Now I'm scrolling and I can't even see one because I don't. So I'm about leading by example. At least I try to, even though I fail. Everybody fails. But I'm about attempting to lead by example. So we're trying to have a conversation right here about a certain thing. I didn't mean to upset Queen Sha. I definitely didn't want her to go nowhere. But come on. Obviously, Missy Elliott is more talented than Doja Cat. What the fuck? How is that even a question? I took that as an insult even. Like, why would you think that I would think that? That's all. I brought up Doja Cat. I literally brought up Doja Cat. I said Doja Cat. Me, Jack Frost. Yes, I brought up Doja Cat. I know what I did. Missy Elliott, time out. Okay. Just so we could be clear. Missy Elliott last song, when was it made? Not in this generation. Doja Cat is making music right now. So I brought up an artist that is making music right now. Right now. Missy Elliott is not making music right now. So what you did was trolling. Nah, no, I get it. I see where you're coming from now. That was trolling, period. I get it. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. I get it. I get where you at now. I won't forget. I literally probably has the longest memory of anyone. I won't forget. I get it. You just made yourself abundantly clear. If I say anything at all, you're going to go all the way back into the annals of history to try to one-up me. I get you. I understand. I'm going to say something and you're going to bring up something from 1970s, right? I get it. I get it. No, I get it. You don't gotta explain. I have my opinion. Just like you have your opinion, I have my opinion. No, Jaheem, what I was saying was 100% obvious. Please don't even try to, Jaheem, you good. What I was saying was 100% obvious. Okay? She didn't misunderstand. Don't get that confused. She did not misunderstand. But it's okay. You have a right to do or say whatever you want to say. I'm not even kicking you. You can continue. I will promise you I will not read any more of your comments, and that will make sure. Yep, look, now she's talking about opinion stuff. Told you. Pay attention to what she's saying and pay attention to what every troll that comes in here says. Pay attention. What else you want to say? Well, let's give her the stage for a minute. We're not kicking her. What else you want to say? Pay attention to what her verbiage is and pay attention to what every troll comes in here and says. Nope, I'm not giving it up. Just pay attention to what she's saying and also pay attention to what the trolls say. That's all I'm saying. Then you make your own opinion. You form your own opinion. Now I'm going to move on from this particular topic. I see you. Anyway. Thank you, Deshaun Ragsdale. Anyway, I'm never reading that person's comments again. With that being said, you have all the opinions you want. You can have your opinions with the community. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just not reading them all your comments. With that being said, that was the second time today too, wasn't it? That was the second time today too, wasn't it? She's trying to get kicked on purpose. I'm not going to kick you. I'm going to let you stay in here. I'm going to let you do all the trolling you want to do. And I'm just going to not read your comments. And I'm not going to read them to myself. And I also am not going to read them out loud. So you can write whatever you want to write. You can have all the opinions you want. All the opinions you want, you could have them. I'm just never reading your comments, and I'm also never going to read your comments out loud or to myself. You can have all the opinions you want. With that being said, yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. That's a whole fact. Shout out to that shit. And I got no drops today. Y'all rat bastards ain't giving me no drops the day before my birthday. Y'all don't Oh shit, I gotta run downstairs. I'm gonna be right back. I'm very sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Boom. Same reason why I just kicked you, a sixer. Shout out, get out of here. Boom. I'll be right back. I just put some music on for y'all real quick. I don't really have nothing for y'all to play, so hold on. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button.
Mic check. Beats.
I want to make a public apology to Queen Sha. I should have been much more understanding, and I reacted way overreacted on you, and I apologize, and I really do.
It's all good, Frost.
Okay, we're
It's
on
always
live,
all
just so
good.
you
You're
know.
my favorite popular loner. It was
Look,
just a
just so
misunderstanding.
you know, we're on live, so I want to apologize to you on live, and I want everybody to know that I appreciate you. I really do. I'm happy that you pulled
Yeah.
up. Are you in New York City?
No, I live in Virginia, but I'm from New York.
No, see, I would
My
have
husband.
came over. I would have brought y'all some. I don't know what the hell do y'all drink. I would have brought y'all like 2 bottles of that shit, and then
No need for that, Frost.
okay,
You and me and my husband's favorite YouTuber. I'm not gonna
okay,
put his name out there, but
okay,
just know
okay.
that
I
you are
apologize.
definitely the New York in our blood.
Okay,
No bad blood, just
okay.
a misunderstanding. I've had a really, really rough morning
You
myself.
didn't do
It's
anything wrong. I was 100% in the wrong, and I want to apologize because I do appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody that's in the chat. I really do. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm really aggressive sometimes, and
I
sometimes
know.
and so I apologize, and I hope if any occurrence ever happens like this again, that I deal with it in a better manner. So I'm sorry.
No, I'm not gonna be the one to hold it against you. We all have bad mornings. Things just get miscommunicated a lot. As I hold you nothing to it, Frost, at all.
But I
I
hold my
listen to you, and I trust me. I see how you deal with things, and sometimes it's just your personality. Like, I get it. You're going through a lot even right now, so I completely understand. Trust me, I get it. No hard feelings.
okay.
None.
Thank you very much for accepting my apology. You have no reason to apologize, and I think that you are definitely one of. If you notice, I read almost all of your comments. That shows how much that
Yeah,
I value you.
I listen to you
Okay,
a lot.
I read
You
almost
keep me
all.
sane when I'm working with some of these people.
I read almost all of your comments. That by itself should show how much that I value you. Okay, thank you for being a part of the community. It wouldn't be the same without you.
Likewise, thank you. You're the
Anything you want?
best.
Anything you want to say to the people?
Hey y'all, to my homies that are go ahead and do that for me. I'm hoping I could get into the saloon at one point. There's definitely something I'm really, really trying to do.
You was
support you
chilling with
wholeheartedly.
Susan Boyce Bedell the other day.
I mean, yeah, true, but I want to get my own way in the saloon at some point. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to your show for a long time. I've been wanting to donate and get to the saloon for a long time. I'm grateful that now I'm finally working so that I can get myself into the saloon and purchase some merch. Trust me, it has been on my waiting list for a long time.
Well,
Believe me.
the Queen's merch is going to be coming out soon, also, just so everybody knows.
I'm looking for it. I promise you, I'm looking for it. But I'm still gonna get a Bronx one because hubby's from the Bronx, so I gotta get a Bronx piece of Bronx merch.
Okay, excellent.
But hey, y'all, enjoy y'all day. No hard feelings to anybody. And
Do you want me to? Can I show you, or you prefer not to be shown?
I don't care.
Bam. Let's go. There you go. Hey.
Hello.
Okay.
I can't see the chat right now because I'm on IG, but I'm gonna get back to it and read them in a minute.
Okay. Definitely.
Hey.
Appreciate you. You the best.
No worries. All love.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. He said, "Queen Shy, you win, hun." I just want to apologize. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. One of the things the trolls do, right? And I'm not saying she did this purposely or with thought, but one of the things the trolls do is they do that try to one up everything that I say and everything that I do. You understand what I'm saying? So if I say something, they'll try to like one up me. They do the whataboutisms, and that shit upsets me sometimes. It don't upset me when the trolls do it. It upsets me when I think somebody that I think fuck with me do it. So that's what I that's what bothered me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I really do. When y'all do shit, and you really are people that I appreciate, and you really are people that I love y'all. So when y'all do it, it makes me feel away. If you can understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Like if some random come in here and say or do some weirdo shit, screw him. He's a random. Fuck, we can. But when it's some of y'all that I speak to every day, some of y'all that I really do, have feel an attachment for, and I feel like you're doing it, like that's the part that upsets me. Like if a random comes and does it, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? He eat a dick, she can eat a dick. But when somebody comes and they do it that I hold a certain place for, that gets to me. That upsets me. If that makes any sense. But I definitely appreciate y'all, and sometimes I'm just on go, and sometimes I gotta remember that I don't always have to be defending or protecting myself. Yeah, it's definitely a trigger. That's a fact. It's definitely a trigger. That's a fact. It's not up for question. I think more than anything else, it's a trigger when I feel like somebody is how do you say, betraying me. You feel me? Like that's how it feel. It feel like betrayal. You understand? Y'all gotta understand. I don't really got no family. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't really got no family. So when I feel like somebody's like betraying me, you understand what I'm saying? So that's what it feel like. Just so you know. That's why when the trolls come in here and the trolls say whatever they say, I don't really care. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I make a big deal about it if it's funny. You know what I'm saying? If I could be funny about it. And then I make a big deal about it. You understand what I'm saying? But so I could make jokes. But 9 times out of 10, when trolls come in here and say stuff, I don't even know that name. I don't care. Get out of here. Fuck, I care about you. You come in here, you never comment. The first time you comment, you say some weirdo shit. Yeah, get out of here. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't care. What up, Zeus? But I be feeling like betrayed. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm always like I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but yeah, I'm not really ready to take the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to apologize to Queen Shy. I wish I handled that a little bit better. I wish I handled that totally different, just so we could be clear. I'm also gonna ask that nobody gives any more drops for the rest of the show. I don't think I deserve any drops, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna ask that nobody gives any more drops for the rest of the show, just so we can be clear. I don't think I deserve any. Yeah, I feel because of just because of my lack of support, that I've ever received from my family. Like, you guys are the only support I really have. Like, I don't really have any other support. Kendra, you guys, my 2K team. I hope we get back together because I can't play with these other weirdos. I'm just gonna keep it old fact. I can't play with some of these weirdos out here, so I hope me and my 2K team could get back together. Shout out to Zeus the God. He's part of my 2K team. I'm hoping that me and my 2K team could get back together. Like, for real. I need you guys. I need all of you. Especially our nucleus. Y'all know what I have planned. Y'all know what I want to do. So I need y'all guys. We about to get to the bag. For real, for real. And we're about to bring a new level of entertainment to the internet that nobody is doing. And you know what it is because I've showed you a glimpse of it before. Nobody's doing it. I'm just misunderstood. That's it. And because I am misunderstood, sometimes I misunderstand. But Queen Shah's a good person and she deserved better than what I gave her. Shout out to DSTM with the $2 drop. Can you please, no more drops for today? I don't think, no more drops for this show. I don't think I deserve any. That's what it is. We about to, you already know what I plan on doing, homie. We're about to take the gaming world by storm. We just gotta get our nucleus back together. We gotta get our guys. Even some of the other guys. These new dudes, they're not gonna be able to run with us. They are just not good enough, and they're not. Their IQ, it seems, isn't as high as we need it to be for them to understand why things are done in one game but not done in another game. Like, what the fuck? But shout out to that. Sometimes my PTSD acts up. That's the only way I can explain it. This is just one of those times. That's it. I'm gonna get off. Oh, shout out to Smashville with the $20 drop. He sent me a birthday drop. I don't want anybody. Zeus know how long I've been doing social media. Zeus know how long I've been doing social media. I've been doing social media for a long time. Real quick, Zeus, I sent you my number the other day. Call me real quick. If you got it off of the jump off, I want you to call me real quick. I want to ask you a question pertaining to social media, just in general, about what we've been doing on social media and about how long we've been on social media. Yo, Zeus, there's this dude that said that he made me on social media, and he only knew me for like a year. I only knew him for like about 6 or 7 months. He said he knew me. He made me on social media. How crazy does that sound? I've been on social media since like 2014, 2015. Before I even met Zeus, I was on social media. 2014, 2015, on tons of different platforms. I've been doing social media forever. Matter of fact, Zeus, you buy your PlayStation? Are you at work? I want Zeus to call in. Look, Daryl McKinnon said way before that, Jack. Daryl McKinnon know me too. I've been on social media. That's why if anybody tell you that they made me on... Oh, you at work? Thank you. Daryl McKinnon know too. I've been on social media. This ain't nothing new, man. Thank you, Daryl McKinnon. That's a fact you knew me longer. You knew me since the WhatsApp. What was it, the Where app? Sometimes my PTSD act up. That's all it be, man. So that's why that dude, that used to work with me over here, I'm never gonna be cool with, because he went around to all the social media people, had them attack me and attack me at my PTSD. So that's why me and him could never be cool, ever. I don't care what happened. I don't care if I could get $1 million messing with him. I don't care if I could get $1 billion being cool with him. No amount of money would be enough. No amount of money. The easiest way to know who's not cool with me is anybody you ever hear call me by my government name. My family don't even call me by my government name. They call me something totally different, but they don't even call me by my government name, except for my father and my mother. So anybody you ever hear, and Kendra, if anybody, and Kendra's kids and my daughter, anybody else you ever hear call me by my government name, we are not cool. We are not cool at all. They mean me harm. So if you've ever heard anybody calling me by my government name, or if you ever hear anybody call me by my government name, they mean me harm. We are not cool. They are people that I will. If you ever heard somebody calling me by my government name, I guarantee you, those are people that I will never, ever, ever, ever fuck with again in my day in my life. I guarantee you. I guess that's the easiest way for me to explain this. If there's ever a person you heard call me by my government name, me and them are enemies to the day I die. If there's ever a person that you hear calling me by my name, yes, the one and only Kendra. Yes, you already know. I love her. If there's ever anybody you hear call me by my government name, we are enemies to the day I die. Believe me when I tell you this. There is nothing that can happen that can change. I'd rather die than be cool with them. Like that dude that used to be on this platform, I'd rather die than be cool with him. Hands down, it's not even a question. Hands down, it's not even a question. Not even a question. Hey Zeus, how often do I not be cool with people? Hey Zeus, how often do I stop being cool with people and then start being cool with people again? How often have you ever seen that happen? Shout out to Zeus, man. That's my brother for real, for real. I mean, he's not my blood brother, but that's my brother for real, for real. I'm gonna figure out a way that all of us are gonna have to be able to quit our jobs. But all of y'all gonna be able to quit your jobs. I'm telling you. I'm gonna figure out a way to get all my people working for themselves. And you could ask Zeus. I've been talking about that since I've known him. We have to figure out a way to stop working for the man. we gotta figure out a way to all the shit that y'all hear me talk about is all the shit I've always been talking about. This is who I am. This isn't a game. This isn't a fake. This isn't nothing. This is who I am. When I talk about that positive shit, this is who I am. It's just that I got PTSD, so when you trigger me, it is what it is at that point. I want everybody to have a beautiful day today. We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna all have a great day. We're gonna win. And there's no reason why we aren't. Cardi, Meg don't cook. You know how I know Cardi cooks better? Darren McKinnon says totally off subject, but I wonder who. That's actually back on subject. Says, but who cooks better, Meg or Cardi? I'm gonna tell you how I know Cardi cooks better. Ask me how I know Cardi cooks better. Ask me how I know Cardi cooks better. Besides the fact we actually saw Cardi cooking before on her IG. Cardi is either Puerto Rican or Dominican and from the Bronx. I'm telling you right now, she could burn. Yep, all of this because I wouldn't date that girl they picked out. Thank you, Susan Bortz-Bedell. They tried to force me to date that girl, and I chose not to, and that's what all of this is about. That's a fact. And then that same girl went and lied and said that I tried to force myself on her. The girl that I did not want to date. You know that, right? Hey, Susan Bortz-Bedell, you know that girl made a video saying I tried to force myself on her, right? The girl that I did not want to date. Yeah, Cardi B from the Bronx. She's Dominican or Puerto Rican. I think she's Dominican. But Cardi B's from the Bronx. I'm telling you right now. If she's from the Bronx and she's Dominican, she could cook. I'm telling you. I don't care whatever else in the strip clubs and not or whatever the fuck. She could cook. Okay. So these new age young girls from the Bronx, they can't cook. I'm going to agree. She Dominican and Trini, and she from the X. She could cook, man. I'm telling you. Because a lot of our, hold on, Susan Bortz. Because a lot of our holidays in the Bronx, a lot of our holidays in New York City specifically revolve around, especially when you talk about the Dominican households and the Puerto Rican households and the black households, or at least the females. My mother's side of the family is like this, not my father's side of the family. My father's side of the family is just different. It is what it is. But my mother's side of the family is like this. When a holiday come, the women all get together and everybody makes food. We don't order out. They don't order out. The female side of my mother's side of the family, I swear, if I ever get to the bag for real, we're opening restaurants. For real. Because enough of them cook better than these restaurants. A lot of us have family members that cook better than these restaurants out here in the fucking street. It's a fact. These women could burn. These women could cook. I don't know no other way to put it. You understand what I'm saying? I literally learned a lot of how I learned how to cook because I watched other people. When I was growing up, okay, real quick thing. So, there was a period in time when I was probably about 5, 6 years old. 4, 5, 6 years old, when my father used to cook every night. He used to go work and he used to come home and he used to cook. I'm not talking about how good the food was, but I am going to say, so I just got accustomed to we cook every day. We don't eat out, right? But that stopped at a point because, he left. So shout out to that. That's not what I'm trying to focus on. What I'm trying to say is, so when I started going over to visit my mother's side of the family, when I turned about 14, 15, 16 years old, I started going over there about 15, 16. When I started going around my mother's side of the family, I would show up early while everybody was still preparing everything and help. because I'll be quite honest with you, that was my only time I ever got a chance to be around women. Like I was never a lot like that was my first time in my life that I was ever around like females that weren't at school and wasn't my teachers. I didn't really have, my father didn't, I don't want to get into it, I don't want to talk about that, but what I'm saying is that that was my only opportunity to be around women, and they be positive towards me, not negative towards me, not dragging me down, not talking shit about me, not abusing me. You understand what I'm saying? So when I started going around my mother's side of the family, it was easier. That was the best time for me. So I show up to every event early and help put it together. Whatever you need to do, or you need chairs moved, this moved, that moved, whatever. But I would also watch when they were cooking and pay attention and ask questions. So that helped me learn how to cook better. You understand what I'm saying? So I know that these women could cook. That's the best way that I could put it. Yeah, she might know how to burn also. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know if Meg could cook. That's the best way for me to put it. But we did see Cardi B putting shit together on IG before. I mean, maybe she was lying. Maybe they bought that stuff from the store. I don't know. But I do know that Meg is from the Bronx, and the culture that we have in New York City. When I don't care what you do every other time of the year. I don't care if you out in the street drinking all time. When it comes time for a holiday, the women get in that kitchen and put something together, and everybody show up at somebody's house with something. You don't show up empty-handed. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's my experiences. Yeah, I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is we've seen Cardi B on IG put food together. I haven't seen Meg do anything on IG. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen Meg do anything on IG. We've seen Cardi B do something on IG. Cardi B put food together on IG before. I think more than once. I remember seeing it at least once. Yeah, so Susan Bortz-Bedell was talking about the girl that they were trying to force me to date, and because I didn't want to date her, like 20 or 30 of them decided that they were going to hate me for the rest of my life. And they just act like it's for different reasons, but the real reason is because they wanted me to date that girl. I told the girl I wasn't going to date her, so she just came in here calling me all type of different bitch ass niggas and just calling me out my name. Fuck you, you a bitch ass nigga. So I blocked her. Why do I gotta experience that? So since I blocked her because she was in here just cursing me out and talking crazy, I blocked her. So that made like 40, 50 of them get mad at me. That's crazy. That's insane. Cardi actually looks like she can cook to me, to be honest with you. She don't look like she can't cook. Cardi B look like the little girl that you don't see Cardi B's kid pictures. She looks like the little girl that was always hanging around the kitchen because everybody kept an eye on her. These young girls nowadays cannot cook. Or don't cook, for whatever the reason is. But, like, you know, we grew up in the era where you didn't... We grew up in the era where when you asked for McDonald's, it was food at home. We grew up in that era. Yeah, Meg just drinks. She know how to cook up a martini. That's what Meg know how to do. She could cook up a mean martini. But, you know, shout out to those people. Shout out to that woman. I'm not desperate. I'm just single. I don't know no better way to explain that. I am not desperate. I'm just single. Would I like to be in a relationship? Would I like to have a girlfriend? Absolutely. Well, do I want somebody that I'm just banging? No, I'm not interested in that. You could call me what you want to call me, but I'm not interested in that. Yo, what up? I'm on live. What up?
What's good, bro?
Chilling. I'm on live right now.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he was. I was just checking on you.
All right, I appreciate that. Yo, we got my brother on the phone. You want to say your name? You want to say your name? I don't know what you want. I don't know what name you want to.
BBN Network, what's goody?
Where the hell are you at? In the wind tunnel?
Nah, I'm outside in Flushing, man. Had to go to the store get some grub, though.
All right. Oh, you off today?
Nah, I'm in. I'm trying to.
I mean,
the air out here, you know.
No, I'm saying you off work today.
Oh, no, I'm working. I'm here to 4:59.
All right, that's what it is. Yo, y'all doing anything? Oh, hey, what's up? I could come pull up for Thanksgiving? You know, I ain't doing nothing.
I see. I got something going on Friday and Saturday.
All right, that's what it is.
So I'll keep you posted, definitely, man.
Copy.
All right, bro. Stay up, man.
Later. Yeah, microwaves are bad. I don't use microwaves either. Get a toaster oven. I use the hell out of a toaster oven. I try to stay away from microwaves. That was my cousin. That was my brother, pardon me. Gucci Man reportedly regrets playing Truth during verses. Says you live and you learn. He's spending so much money on that security. Yeah, this is incredible. This is freaking incredible. First of all, let's look at the women first. Look at the freaking women. This is incredible. Look at their color scheme. This is incredible. Now look at the dudes. That fucking tux is retarded. They gotta be from Nigeria. The Nigerian flag is white and green. I'm gonna let y'all go though. It's time to eat lunch. I want everybody to have a beautiful day. Just go do something positive. Just go encourage. Like at the end of the day, we gotta encourage people. We gotta not everybody know their true strength. Not everybody know how powerful they are. So at the end of the day, we have to encourage people. We don't never know what somebody else is going through. You understand what I'm saying? That's why never forgive anybody that know what you're going through and use it against you. I'm gonna say that again. Never forgive anyone that knows what you're going through and tries to use it against you. Never. Those people they mean the worst for you. Those people mean more bad for you than individuals who don't know you and don't like you. Those people mean the worst for you. So let's actively also, if anybody needs promotion, hit me on IG. Anybody need promotion, hit me on IG. those people are actively trying to destroy your life because they know what you're going through and they're trying to use it against you. Do not fuck with those people ever. Those people are never gonna mean you good. You can do what you want to do, but I'm just telling you the way I would particularly go about it. Definitely stay away from gaslighters. That's a fact. With that being said, y'all, love y'all. Please just go be positive. Go encourage others, and let's just make the world a better place. 1 minute at a time. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.